Hey everybody, clearing. All right, yes, I'm at the spring cleaning tickle trunk still. Welcome to my world. All right, so today we're going to find out emotionally, mentally, and physically to start, what is it that the divine would like us to focus on as twins towards union? So emotionally, what is the frequency the twins are working on emotionally at this time for union? Oh, we get success. Anything else? Okay, so we get success. What is success? I'm actually going to, so this is the emotional priority that the twins are focused on at this time. This has to do with Jaguars seeing through certain things. What is it we can see for the feminines? Spine of fire, true self, passion, motivation, and purpose. So feminines, I've been getting this message for you for a while, and it's about focusing on your purpose, coming into your own success, relating to your true self, your passions, and your purpose. So emotionally, you're going to be bringing your utmost into union if you can align. Spine of fire, that is alignment in your own right, integrity. It's red, that means root chakra healing. That means your own firm foundation in your own right. And for the masculines, what successful emotional success are the masculines working on at this time, coming into union energies? Heartwave resonator, ecstasy, rapture, flux, and amplification. So masculines, your success right now is really just being in that high vibing, ecstatic states where you're feeling like you want to rise. This is a phoenix energy. I'm really feeling like you've tapped back into your heart. You've remembered, masculines, that you want to amp things up. You want a supercharged life. You want to live the life that you've always dreamed as successful, but not on worldly terms anymore. True success, true alignment, your truth, actually. Okay, so what is it that the twins are being asked by the divine to look at consciously at this time? Meeting of the minds, I'm hearing. Ooh, adventures. So yeah, for many, we're coming up to a season of get-togethers. Even with COVID, there are going to be some adventures here. So mental adventures, this doesn't have to be physically, but if it is, I'm hearing it's time for play, for just relaxing, being the twins' selves, but also collaborating on adventures of the mind, getting to know what each twin's idea of fun would be for adventures. So what do the feminines need to know about adventures on the conscious mind? Wow, so much on the floor. Okay. So seal of subtle luminosities, discernment, discipline, and order. So this is a planning card. Feminines, you might be inspired to actually, I'm hearing budget, to plan, to go towards something. And seal of Venus, elemental magic, self-love, and protection. There's something about putting yourself first in your own right here, feminines, that you're needing to prioritize. You need some you time. You need some adventures. It's time to figure out how you can get some space, how you can structure your life. I'm hearing so you can be spontaneous, so you can feel like your say is within your control and you can go for something when the mood strikes. I'm hearing getting the right mindset so that you're free to allow yourself that, I'm hearing that luxury, but that freedom, feminines, the discipline so that it's included as a responsible and practical part of your life. Protecting self-love, protecting your right to be you and navigate in a way that feels like you are on an adventure in life. That is a high vibing energy to be in, feminines. Okay, and for the masculines on the conscious mind, what is it we can see? Golden potentiator, quickening exponential expansion. So, wow, masculines, you might have some immediate adventures right now. I'm hearing detours, something that you weren't expecting. And I'm getting this in the sarcastic way, masculines. I'm so sorry to bring this news, but there could be something, masculines, that's an adventure. If you can utilize this terminology when something unexpected comes up that in the past you might have thought was happening to you, this is truly you being able to understand that whatever's coming up that seems like a detour, an adventure, unforeseen, something or other, that it's happening for you, not to you, and it's actually bringing you quicker into alignment and into union than you can imagine, because we're getting quickening exponential expansion. So for some, this could be, I'm hearing winning a trip, I'm hearing being included in a trip, something unforeseen that suddenly pops up also that indicates the abundance coming towards you. And I just saw 43 self-love, and we did get self-love for the feminines. If you've been watching me, you know that's my self-love number. So masculines, it's your turn to know that whatever's happening right now, you can hold the loving, self-loving approach and know that any detour, any opportunity right now, these adventures coming to you are an indication of things quickening, things in exponential expansion, things are ripening, I'm hearing. So all of it is connected with union on the conscious mind. Yeah, I'm just feeling, masculines, that because you're coming into union, you are magnetizing some opportunities that you haven't had in the past. And you may not be connecting the dots between union frequencies and these blessings coming in, but the divine is asking me to highlight that as you come into union, abundance starts inflowing into your life, and you do get more adventurous opportunities. So yeah, it all works together. All right, and in the physical realm, what is it that the divine wants the twins to see today regarding the physical realm at this time? What can we see for union space in the physical realm for the twins? Oh, we get a couple. Diligence and purification. So continue, twins. If you've had a bit of a stall, a bit of a rest period, there needs to be an increase of diligence. Purify, downsize, declutter, do what you need to do, revamp your life in any way that you're led. It is for the purification, streamlining, and bringing it into the physical. So keep diligent at this process. How does that energy relate to the feminines? Thank you, Divine Creator. How are the feminines meant to be looking at purification and diligence? Wow, subconscious awareness and Akashic information. I just heard, feminines, as you go through this purification process physically, as you do things to make changes in your life and disconnect from certain beliefs, energies, objects, things that you've had in your energy field, it's going to continue to bring up messages from your subconscious so that you're going to fully realize certain aha moments for your future benefit. As you physically go through the motions of purification, it brings deep emotions up to be seen and released, is what I'm being told. Akashic information there too, as you remove some of that energetic clutter. I'm really getting, again, objects that are connected to certain outdated beliefs. As you remove those, it leaves room for accurate energetic interpretation to come in. Okay, masculines, diligence and purification. What are we getting for you in your physical realm? Clarity, knowledge, channeling, and unification. seal of clairsentience. So you are becoming more psychic, masculines, and this is bringing you into the connectedness, the unification of your thoughts, your knowledge. All of your life is starting to make sense, masculines. You are truly gaining speed. Like I'm seeing like a race and the masculines coming up from behind. Like the masculines are going to cross the finish line with you, feminines. That's the union line, right? And they are coming up quickly. They're getting downloads, channeling, having a lot of clarity right now about the connections and this purification. Masculines, the things that you have been physically changing up in your life have been purifying and allowing you to come into such an excellent understanding of your reality. Okay, I'm now going to shuffle a whole bunch of decks. We're going to do the masculine and feminine readings. I didn't do it yesterday, so I'm going to do it today. I'm just going to see what the masculine and the feminines are thinking of the connection, feeling on the heart space for each other, wishing for the connection. I'm going to shuffle all these 4 decks. Actions each are taking, what the biggest challenges are, spirit guided solution for those challenges, and where the connection's going in the near future. So thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as the channel of highest and most beneficial information coming through. Where did I just go? Please utilize me in the highest of love for the beautiful twins that join me here. 4 of Wands, Union card, so nice. What is it that we can see? Show us the perfect clarification. Where is the connection going in the next while? What are the frequencies being anchored? Okay, what are the masculines thinking of the connection? 2 of air. And moving on. Okay, so masculines, there has either been some sort of an assumption that your feminine has been choosing to move on, or you have been at that crossroads. This is the card of walking away from things that don't emotionally serve. And this is the card 2 of Swords, of being at a crossroads and not knowing which choice would be loving and which one would be fear-based. In the reverse, we are seeing the loving version. The loving version is always compromise, is what I'm being told. So that's why this is the supporting card. It's like not fully walking away. If this was in the hot seat, this would mean walking away out of love, but choosing love means compromise in this interpretation. So I'm really seeing, masculines, that you're understanding the, I'm going to say, tensegrity structure behind the scenes. Energetically, you and your feminine are collaborating and not flat out rejecting or repelling, but holding space. You could say testing, I don't like that word. Supporting each other, even though the 3D may not outwardly seem so. There is a lot of energetic holding space for each other. And the feminines, ooh, 3 of Swords in the reverse, and open to infinite possibility, starfish. So feminines, it really looks like you have put yourself out on the line with your emotions, your heart, and wow, there's such a interesting distance in these cards on the conscious mind. I'm really feeling like there has been something tender touched on, triggered, catalyzed for both twins. And there was, like, I'm hearing near miss of energy. There's something that has really brought the connection into a new level of tenderness. deep, deep integration. Both are really pushing through this energy from what I can feel and integrating whatever it is that has transpired. Both twins are coming out the other side with tender hope and holding on to the potentials here. It feels like there was hopes raised and then maybe a letdown and now a practical assessment of things, that I'm hearing staying the course, continuing, climatizing. Something on the conscious mind has been a solo, this feels like solo integration for each twin. Growth spurt, definitely leveling up. Okay, on the heart space, what are the masculines feeling? Passion, the world. The world in reverse means cycles haven't closed, and this is definitely passion. This is a brief sexual encounter. This is a hot and cold, in and out kind of thing. I'm really getting the feeling of unfinished business. The masculines don't want to leave something where it was. On the heart space, they feel like things have fallen short from the amount of passion that could be expressed, and they want, it's unfinished business, passionate unfinished business here. And the feminines on the heart space have the Strength card with Stag Spirit, take the lead in the reverse. So feminines are taking the back seat. They know whatever has happened with the masculine, it's the masculine's turn. And they are sort of coming into balance, not taking things personally, and just waiting to see what will happen next. This is a deep, deep, this is on the heart space. So this is a very deep recognition. The masculines know there's unfinished business. The feminines know that too, but they are waiting for the masculines to make a move. Okay, what are the masculines wishing for the connection at this time? They're seeing the unconditional love. They are not taking action. They are just observing. They're searching the energy. They're daydreaming. Some are fantasizing. This is the unconditional love that is seen through all of the kaleidoscope of things that may have just transpired in the dynamics. Whatever the last sort of interaction, this can be conversations from the past, this can be recent or more distant. Whenever there was an interaction last, it seems like the twins are both processing on a new level. So even if there's been quite some time passed, it's like a layer of it can be seen. The masculines are going a little bit deeper, using their intuition, tapping into that high priestess, and really looking for the love through all of the potential interpretations of what happened. They're in deep meditation. What are the feminines wishing? There's always enough and victory. So the feminines are setting healthy boundaries is what I'm hearing. And I believe that's why the feminines are allowing the masculines to take the lead, or wanting the masculines to take the lead right now, is because everybody's sorting through the energy, and both can feel that the masculines have a turn here to see clearly and to demonstrate clear vision to the feminines. This is a card of karma for me. The Five of Swords is a choice point where we can go towards progress or disintegrate into the same old karmic loops. And I feel like the feminines are believing there's always enough. This is in the reverse, but this is like a test of faith, that if the feminines just let go in this energy, that they will, that their masculine will come forward in some way here. The feminines know that a cycle can be broken and are utilizing faith. There is always enough. So feeling good on their own while the masculines do some of this deep inner work. So twins, you might be feeling telepathic negotiations this way is what I'm getting. Okay, what actions are the masculines taking? 10 of air in the reverse with Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is passionate new beginning. 10 of air is the rock bottom energy. So masculines, you're wallowing. Something, this passionate card, the unfinished business, you're overthinking something to do with sexuality, passion. Something here has put you into rock bottom. I'm hearing insecurity, second guessing, insecurity. And so masculines are taking actions to control their thoughts, to trust the passion, to feel through the cringy energy. What are the feminines' actions at this time? Karma in the reverse, and bring your ideas to life. Wow, so the feminines are deep in thought as well, but their cringe factor, feminines, your cringe factor is wherever you have not advocated for yourself because you've given to karmic situations. Any times that you've put karmic partners first, where you have kind of overcommitted and done anything else but focus on your own ideas, you're really taking those reins back in your life and figuring out how you can bring your stuff to life. This is empowerment in action. You haven't seen everything that's going to be coming up, but you are really focused on seeing through your karma, understanding all of the things that you've signed up for in life and how you can focus on yourself without guilt. And masculines are also dealing with sort of guilt and shame, and I'm hearing embarrassment. So there's a little bit of sheepish energy for both twins, but the feminines are really looking at dynamics with a lot of people, maybe the masculine, but also looking at the past. And masculines, I'm really getting you're looking at certain dynamics specifically with the feminine, because you've always focused on everything but the feminine. And so now you're actually doing the work regarding this connection. And feminines, you've typically focused a lot on the masculine, and you're actually really looking into karmic situations and other energies now. So your energy is focused a little bit out of the connection, and masculines are starting to focus into the connection. Ooh, that's kind of cool, feminines. And masculines, I like it. What is the biggest challenge for the masculines? 7 of Fire. Wow, it's got a pretty magical unicorn on here. This is in the reverse with the Daughter of Pentacles. This is the kindness card. So this is bravery. Masculines, this is about being humble and being kind to yourself. Like, there are some pretty intense regrets, I would say, the masculines are having. And so you're being too hard on yourselves, masculines. My heart goes out to you. You need to come into a more safe, secure, worthy feeling. You are exquisite beings, masculines. There is no reason that you need to be in this regret and ashamed energy I'm actually feeling. But that is the challenge. What is the challenge for the feminines? Oh, the same thing. Time to let go, but the Page of Pentacles. This is exactly the same card that the masculines got. So both twins are really looking at kindness of self, and feminines, it's not necessarily time to let go of the connection, but time to let go of worrying about the connection so that you can be kind to yourself. Everybody's anchoring in kindness. So feminines, while you're navigating, rethinking all of your karmic clumsiness in the past, you need to be kind to yourself so that you can let go of all of those things you've been hanging on to within you, all of the guilt, shame, that ashamed energy. And masculines, wow, really releasing shame. Both twins are, really releasing anything that is not love. That's the opportunity. Okay, what is the spirit guidance here? Queen of Air in the reverse. Oh, and the choice. Wow, the Queen of Swords in the reverse. We saw her for you masculines a while ago. Oh, wow, what a deep message. So if you've been watching my readings, I truly believe they are a continuous story, and wherever you jump on, you may align for a time and make different choices and not resonate anymore, different choices than the collective I'm reading for. But if you've been with me day in, day out, you will know that there is a continuous story going on. And here's that Queen of Swords. I'm feeling her energy again. This represents a karmic feminine energy in the masculine's lives, whether it's a partner, a lover, a mother, a sister, some sort of a dynamic that includes all karmic feminine energy. This is where there's a trickster. This was the coyote reference before, where something is a teaching experience. The spirit guidance here is masculine, make the choice to let go of this energy. It's like you're going in one direction on the horizon, and no matter what you do right now, masculine, you're going to get to that goal, but there is a feminine energy that you're meant to let go of, and it is somebody that you're holding around in this shame template. So you're being asked to make a correlation here, masculines. Be kind to yourself about whatever the dynamics are regarding this Queen of Swords in the reverse, because there needs to be some letting go. This is quite a nasty energy. So if there's anyone in your life, masculine, that is a let's just say bitchy energy, that's condescending, critical, nasty, undermining, sarcastic, biting, manipulative, whether overtly or covertly, masculine, it's a resonance that you're outgrowing, and make the cut, make the choice. Two of Wands is stepping out of your comfort zone, letting go also, masculines, of the idea that all feminines are conniving. That can be a really, really deep-seated fear that feminines are having ulterior motives. Because your twin doesn't have that. Your twin actually loves you, and you're going to have to make a choice to stop seeing things that way so that you take accountability and let go of the shame, masculines. Okay, and for feminines, what is the spirit guidance? Oh, we get to an extra card flipped out. I'm going to take it. See the big picture, watch your words. Wow. So as masculines are releasing nasty feminine or manipulative karmic feminine energy, you are being asked to come into excellence, feminines. You are not boring. You are not blah. If you are impeccable with your words and you put that much love and care, that much honor, stability, if you put that much priority in being accountable with your words, feminines, it is highly loving to self. I'm not even talking about this feeling of how that will affect your masculine, but you just mastering your own speech. Look at this. We have the Emperor here. So spirit guidance is move into excellence, feminines. Be kind to yourself. Be kind enough to yourself to really apply the knowledge you've come into about what kindness is, and use the speech. Don't backslide. Don't speak from a place of being triggered or unkind or an eye for an eye. Take the high road, feminines. See the big picture. You don't have to bite. You don't have to be in angry, unforgiving energy. You're coming into the energy of union with your masculine, and every bit of diligence and purity that you can anchor in is bringing you the excellence that will bring you before your Emperor. Even if your Emperor isn't able to fully align with that at this point, you are becoming impeccable with your speech. And that starts with doing your best for your own purposes. Wow, yeah. So where is the connection going in the near future? Messenger of water. This is the surrender, the rosy sunglasses, and the foundation. So let's see, that's for the masculines, and then we're getting temperance and believe in yourself for the feminines. So there's a little bit of solo self-love still here, feminines. And for masculines, you're just surrendering to what is at this time. It feels like a bit of a stubborn energy, like your hands are tied at this point, masculines. It's like you're not wanting to let go of something, like you're not quite ready. And so feminines, there is a little bit of that energetic empathy you're picking up from your masculine, and it's possibly tempting you to be frustrated. And that might be some of that inner self-love work where you're being kind, even if your masculine doesn't seem to be coming forward, doesn't seem to be leaving certain situations, doesn't seem to be seeing the inner workings, doesn't seem to be able to see what they're up to in their life, and you can. It's throwing you off because of impatience. But feminines, this is really your invitation to not take it personally. Drop into safety, come into balance. Believe in yourself that your masculine showing up or not has no bearing on whether you are desirable or worthy. Yeah, coming into wholeness. And masculines, you definitely are coming into this energy of being good with where you're at and not vibing that frustration about things not moving one way or the other. You're surrendering to what is. There's been a little bit of a manic energy for the masculines lately, and this feels like a bit more of a grounded. It's still sort of untethered, but it's coming back into reality. It's like it's a little bit otherworldly, but it's still a bit more grounded than it was. Okay, so let's see, one last card. What does the divine want? That's really far. I'm going to go to a different deck because I can't reach that one. What does the divine want the twins to know today? One card. Okay, we get Gaia and allowance. So allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. So masculines, it does look like you're holding your own and allowing, surrendering to what is, and that means that the universe is becoming your partner in the wondrous dance of existence and therefore expansion. When you're trying to avoid what's right in front of you by getting ahead of yourself or acting out or being in manic or, you know, feeling overwhelmed, when you just are okay with what is, you get your bearings, then you can deal with more, and the universe comes in with the next step. And same with that energy of worthiness and kindness of self, feminines. Allowing your thoughts, your assessment to just show you where you're at with that allows you to hold your ground and make progress from there. And then Gaia, the frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. So, you know, in times of separation, in these times of really deep, sincere processing, and there's a lot of cringy energy in today's reading, even though it does feel totally manageable, the twins are processing on a deep, deep level from what I can see and feel. The message here is we are infinitely connected to one another. So by default, you're not in separation with your twin, they're the one person that you may desire to be closest with, and sometimes it can be a temptation to feel like they are the furthest away from you. But this card says we're infinitely connected to everyone, to all that is. So just reality check. It's impossible that you are not connected to your twin at all. So tell yourself, write down, actually, yeah, write down, there's a 28 here. Challenge yourself to write down 28 ways you are connected to your twin. Even if they're not showing up, but begging for every waking moment with you. Oh my gosh, I love you all so much. And wow, I just feel like telling everyone, drink some water to process this energy, because this is actually quite big stuff. It's very humble stuff. Many blessings. Bye.